service my car. Okay, so time to service the car. So this is how it looks. Coolant level is still okay. Pretty much clean engine bay. So this is a normal change oil. Change oil filter, air filter. So first just need to remove the undercover. So let me get back to you and remove those clips that holding that undercover. Okay, these are the parts that I need today. So 4.1 liters of 5W30 oil, full synthetic. That air filter, it is a Ryko brand, model A1630, and oil filter, Ryko brand, Z781. Okay, I'm going to use a torque bit 27. Don't know if you can see that. So just to remove the bolt screw underneath the engine. This one, set it aside. Start from the side. Once you remove all the bolt screw, pull it forward and put it at the wheel end. Okay, and here is the oil filter. Yeah. I have to remove this drain pan bolt some plug. I think it's just size 14. And let me get the tool. Okay, so you need a size 13 to remove the sun plug bolt, the drain plug. Let's remove it now. loosen it, and then prepare the drain pan to cast the oil. Then slowly. Okay. Be careful. Okay. That's your drain pan. Drain plug. If you want, you can replace the seal. I don't have the spare one. Still good. As you can see, the seal. Okay. Okay. Next is going to remove the oil filter. I'm using this belt type oil filter removal tool. So you can use other tool removal tool for the oil filter, but I have this one right now. Okay, so that is the oil filter, that black shiny one. I'm going to remove it right now. Sorry for the lighting issue, and I'm using my one hand only to remove this one. So let's see if we can do it one hand. Okay, I don't think I can use one hand. I'll remove the camera first. Okay, I've already loosened the oil filter, so slowly remove it by hand and let it drain for a while, slowly. Yeah, so make sure your catch pan is right underneath that oil filter, and continue loosening it until it's very slow. Okay, make sure that after removing the oil filter, check the old one if the old gasket is still there, because you don't want the old gasket to be in the engine again. So you don't want to have a double gasket there, because it will be the cause of oil leak. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of oil to the rubber seal. You can use the old oil if you want, but I prefer using the fresh oil. Doesn't matter, it's just me. Okay, yeah, should be it. Some type of car, the mounting of the oil filter is upward like this. You can fill the oil filter with fresh oil already, so to avoid a dry start of the engine. But this type of engine is a little bit like this, yeah, so you can't put the fresh oil immediately. Okay, so we have to tighten the oil filter, okay, until you feel the resistance, and then I think you have to turn it a quarter of a turn again, or half turn. Do not use the tool anymore, because it might crush the oil filter. Okay, and then you can recheck again once you've started the engine if there's an oil leak. Okay, this time you can use a brake cleaner to get rid of the excess oil on the side, and then you wipe it. That's it. Okay, in removing the oil filter, you can use this type of removal tool as well, with the 3 claws on it. Okay, and then you can use a or ratchet. You can use a 1/2 inch or a 3/8 drive, because there's an adapter to it. Yeah. Okay, while I'm removing and installing the oil filter, I have to put back the sump plug on the drain plug. Okay, so I won't make a mess underneath. And then once I've finished installing the oil filter, I have to remove the plug again and then let it drain until there's no more very small dripping, and then you can put back the drain plug and then torque it to proper specs. Can't remember the torque specs of this one, but I think just about I don't know, maybe 30 Newton meters. Okay, so this is a Ford Focus 2013 sedan. This is the transmission. This is the transmission control module. This was replaced a year ago, almost a year ago. And right now I'm servicing the car. I've noticed that, see that there is a drippage of oil from the transmission. I don't know what seems to be the problem. It might be the seal, the shaft seal inside. Hopefully it's not really bad, but I'm pretty sure if they're going to remove the transmission and replace the seal, it's going to be a big job, and it will cost me a lot. Okay, I just want to update you about this type of transmission on the Ford Focus 2013 model. Okay, so I'm going to tighten now the sump plug, and it's there's a torque setting of 19 foot-pounds. So I've already set it to 19 foot-pounds. So let's tighten it. Yep, click, 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 click. Okay, we are now going to put oil on the engine. It's a 4.1 liters of oil. There's a funnel. It'll cover aside. Prepare a rag to wipe any spillage. Okay. Okay. So again, it's a 4.1 liters of oil. This is a 5-liter container. So I will make sure it's maybe 1 liter left over, and then once the car is not on the ramp anymore, I will check the oil again using the dipstick. Okay, so based on the graduation, there's only less than a liter remaining, maybe 0.9 or maybe a bit more. There's this. Okay, yeah, so this is the 1 liter mark, so it's right on the 1 liter mark. So I'm now running the engine for a couple of minutes just to circulate the oil, and Going to check for leaks. Especially on the oil filter. Yeah, there's no sign of leak on the cam plug. Okay. So once we've checked that there's no oil leak, we can put back the undercover now and bring the car down from the ramp, and finalize the oil level using the dipstick. Make sure it's just between the minimum and the maximum mark on the dipstick. Okay, I'm going to install the undercover. Okay, and then we put all remaining ball screw. Okay, and then we put this last piece. Okay, so okay, then we check the oil level using the dipstick. So you wipe it clean. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's just the oil is just on the minimum level. It's hard to see. It's on the minimum, so I need to add some more. Maybe just a half a liter or yeah, 1/4 liter. Okay, so this is the final check. And then as you can see it says on the maximum level now. Yeah, so which is good. Dipstick, remove the funnel, mark the edges, take the lead on, twist to lock, and that's it. Oil change done. Look what I've found. When I've been driving this almost a year, and then I just noted that this one, look, it's loose because the two bolt screws were not fastened properly. So when Ford changed or replaced the transmission control module, they just put it like that. And I didn't notice it, and I've been using it for almost a year. Bad Ford dealer. Okay. Now we need to remove the I think it's a 7 or 8 millimeter bolt screw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need to change the air filter. Okay, so it's number 7, the size of the bolt screw. You can leave the bolt if you want, okay? This one has to be removed. Okay, set it aside. Then you can remove this one. Yeah, so that's the dirty air filter. I haven't changed this one for I think 2 years, more than 2 years. Okay, so this is the brand new one. So make sure that the hole is towards to the engine. Okay. And make sure it's sitting right on the groove on the end of this air filter, and this one is sitting properly. I removed this fuse cover just to have enough room for this one, but sometimes yeah, I don't think you need it anyway. Alright, and then you can put back this one and tighten all the bolt screws. That's it. be crazy on tightening those ones because those are just plastics, so it might be broken, might get broken. Then finally I need to tighten this one, the one forgotten by Ford. Okay, let me get a I don't think it's number 7, it's number 8. Yeah, it's 8. Okay, so that's it. That is how you service your own car if you have a car like this, a Ford Focus 2013 model. I think down to up to 2016 should be the same. That's it.